Well, hey everybody, we're back for another vlog series. I feel like we're having to shake the rust off. It's been a long time, but we are excited. We're heading to Florida. We're actually doing a lot of different things while we're down in Florida this time around as a family. Some of Carly's side of the family, we are all going down mainly with the goal of going to Rockville, which is a big rock festival that's down there, but there's gonna be a lot going on. So we're staying in an Airbnb in Saint Augustine, so we'll be able to explore Saint Augustine quite a bit. Love Saint Augustine. I went with a trip with my family back in 2018, and it's absolutely beautiful. It's one of the most beautiful places I've ever been, and so excited about that part. In parts of it, there's going to be me, Carly, and Cadence are going to be going to Disney for a day. We're not going to be doing any of the parks or anything like that. We're going to be doing some resort hopping, eating at Chef Mickey's, because Cadence loved meeting characters the last time we were at Disney. You can go check out that vlog series on our channel. But so we'll be doing Disney for a day. That'll actually be part of this vlog. And then we'll be exploring the beach and everything at Saint Augustine. We'll be exploring parts of Daytona because that's where the festival is going to be held at as well. And then just some of the ins and outs. You'll get to see some of our dining experiences, other fun things around the area, and some highlights from our trip. And so, yeah, we're getting ready to get in the car and we're going to jump in and head to Florida. Cadence, where are we going? Are we going to the beach? What you drawing?
I'm drawing a circle.
You're drawing a circle. Good job. Hello, chauffeur.
Hello. The roles are reversed.
Carly's going to drive for this first little bit so I can work on some stuff. But, Charles.
Yes.
It's been, oh yeah, we can turn the air on.
We got the air on, baby.
It's been a long time since we vlogged.
Yeah.
So, but, what are you most excited about?
I'm very excited for Cadence to get to experience some Disney magic on this trip.
Yes.
Don't want to spoil it.
No, I already told him.
Oh, you already told him.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, excited for her to get to hang out with the characters. That last time we went, that was what she enjoyed the most, it seemed like. And the fact that she was willing to wait 30 minutes in line for a character happily.
Yeah.
I think she's gonna really love them coming around to her table and getting to give hugs and stuff. I'm excited to see Foo Fighters.
Yeah.
That's a bucket list.
I didn't tell them what bands we were going to see at our
okay.
day. We're just going Friday.
Yes. Foo Fighters is who I'm most excited to see. That's a bucket list band for me.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty excited about that. You drew a candy cane. Wow. Yeah, lots of stuff. Excited for the beach. I love the beach, so
Yeah.
I'm excited to go sit out on the beach and play with Cadence. Excited for Saint Augustine. Never been there, and you've hyped it up quite a lot.
I love Saint Augustine so much.
Yeah, lots of new stuff on this trip. I'm excited.
New things. So yeah, like I mentioned, your side of the family, they're going on Thursday and Sunday to the festival. I don't remember what all bands are playing then. There's a couple that I remember them mentioning.
Seeing a ton. I know one of the big ones is My Kim.
Yeah. They're seeing like My Chemical Romance, Five Finger Death Punch, things like that.
Look, what is this?
What is it?
That's it.
Good job, baby. But our day, a lot of the bands we're seeing on Friday is big ones, Foo Fighters, and then we're wanting to see Poppy. I want to see Parkway Drive, Alpha Wolf, a couple of those types of bands. So we're not going to bore you with much of this drive. We'll have a couple different pauses and stops just along the way. But most of today will be today and tomorrow.
Yes.
Is most of what this one will be.
So I'm back to square one. Was it right or just we'll get there eventually.
We can't be fooled by how nice the weather is right now. You drove through all the rain.
There was a lot of rain there for a little bit. Very heavy rain, but we needed it at home, so
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Me and Cadence took us a little bit of a nap for a little bit. Now we're awake. Yeah. We'll switch off here in a little bit. Cadence, what are you drawing? You colored some more squares. They look so beautiful. Good job.
We survived the South Carolina roads.
That 3-hour drive felt like it took about 17 hours.
It's dragging a little bit, but we're gonna make it.
We're gonna make it.
Cadence is still drawing.
Heavens like to be free, yeah. Back to square one. Was it right or just we'll get there eventually. Get there eventually. Even when I don't know, I will follow where you go.
Cadence, where are we at? Where are we?
Go back here.
Do you think we should?
Look at the house. And then we're right there at the beach. This is crazy. All right, so while they're out back playing, I just want to show you this. So obviously out here in the front, this is right here looking at the beach. You look at the front of this house. It's got the multi-layers. You got the porch up there where you can look down. We'll look in a second. But you come through here. Just come through the front door. There's where you walk up to go up to the top. Look in here. Here's the main living room. And then dining area in here. I'm just going to kind of speed tour it real quick. TV. Coming here to the kitchen. Got everything in here. Got a walkway out to the side. You got a bathroom in here. Very, very pretty. Nice shower. All that stuff. Come out through here. Back through the living room, everything. And then now you get to the bedrooms. Here's one bedroom. Here's where Dylan's staying. Through here, there's a little walkway. It's like a closet area, but it leads to this bedroom. Got 2 different beds. And then in here where me and Carly are staying is another bedroom. Very, very pretty in here as well. And then coming out here, this is so sick. These doors connect, so there's a door that connects to our room as well. If you come out here, you got a whole back. Obviously it's dark right now, but all of this is sand. They're out there playing right now. But so you've got all the beach out front up here. And then all of the back is all this sanded area to play into. So we'll get more footage of it as it's lighter outside and everything. But yeah, and so out here on the patio, you got some tables and seats. Connects in there to the living room and the dining room. This goes back into that room. And then right in here through that door is where me and Carly are staying. And then the porch wraps around there. So very cool. Let's go check out up top. I want to see what that looks like. I don't want to jump to conclusions quite yet, but this is one of the coolest like beach places, not just in Florida, but in general, that I think I've ever stayed at on a beach trip. But yeah, so I'm heading up. Let's come check out up top up here. Oh my gosh, yeah, I can't wait to see this during the daytime. We'll definitely show more of it, but I mean, come on. There we go. Now you can see it a little better. This is incredible. Okay, yeah, it looks like it's got solar panels on the top for power and stuff. So yeah, this is beautiful. All right, yeah, but we're excited. We're glad we're finally here. I may have said it earlier in the video, but it was definitely a long drive. I know the last vlog series we did where we went even further, like down all the way to Orlando. I think it was a mixture of, we left super early in the morning. Obviously, we left at like midnight and drove through the night to come down, and then arrived like early in the morning. There were not that many cars on the road. We didn't really stop or anything like that much. We stopped the one time at Buc-ee's. But that drive flew by. This one has felt like an eternity, unfortunately, but we're glad we're here. We made it. And so, yeah, we're going to start unpacking. We'll see what all we get into. There may not be that much we get into tonight because we got here just a little before 9. And so we're probably just going to unwind and then hit a lot of the activities tomorrow, but you'll see that in this video. And so we'll get ready to transition over to that in just a minute. And we're going to be doing a lot of just Disney stuff this first day. So a lot of you guys who are subscribed already to the channel, which if you're not, you definitely should. We definitely appreciate the support. A lot of you that are already subscribed, you may have subscribed because of the Disney content. And so you'll have all of that in this video. So excited for that. And then the rest of the trip will be some other cool things and things that we're excited about with the festival, but then also just with things in Florida in general, being able to explore Saint Augustine, all that kind of stuff. So excited to dive in, man. It's gonna be a fun trip.
Funny faces.
You making some funny faces.
Funny faces?
Let me see some funny faces. Can you show me them chops? Are you happy?
But wrong.
What you think of the house?
It's pretty fantastic.
It's pretty nice.
I'm excited to see it during the day too. 'Cause
Yeah, yeah.
it looks pretty crazy out there.
Already
The view looks pretty crazy, but you don't even see it in the daytime. So
Yeah.
Cadence is already playing in the sand.
Yeah.
So
Our own little private sand pit back in the back.
basically, yeah, our own private beach.
Heck yeah. Good morning, everybody. This is yeah, seeing it during the day, this is absolutely incredible here. Let's see if I can, there we go. Yeah, this is awesome. We didn't really close out yesterday, but we got in bed. We didn't do anything super crazy, but yeah, this is absolutely insane. One of the cool things I'll show you, something I didn't realize looking at the map and then it being so dark last night, is the road going that way is actually where it ends. So we're one of the last houses here on this side. And so I definitely suspect this being like really, really quiet, really chill out through here and everything. Being able to see the whole like backside of this, you'll be able to, I can turn it around and show you all of this. But here's the backyard where it's got all the sand where you can play in and everything. Yeah, I mean, it seems like this is going to be a really chill area and really nice area for Cadence to be able to play in, us to be able to hang out. So this is definitely such a cool spot. Just look at that. Look at that. It's amazing. So we're all up now. We're going to get ready to, me, Carly, and Cadence are going to get ready to pack up, and then we're going to head to down to Disney property, and just to kind of break down what we're thinking with like transportation, things like that. You can, if you have a dining reservation. So like I said earlier, we have a dining reservation at Chef Mickey's. And so we could go to the Contemporary and just park there. Rather than that, because we're going to be doing stuff after and we'll pretty much be there all day. Hearing from friends, what they'll do is whenever you have a dining reservation, you can go there and check in with security, show them you have a dining reservation. And they typically will give you like a 2 to 3 hour time period that you can be there, explore the hotel a little bit, and they kind of want you to get out. I can tell they don't want people to be hanging out there saying, hey, I want to have a dining reservation somewhere, park at that hotel, and then just go over to Magic Kingdom and hang out all day. And then they end up taking up all the parking in the resort parking lot. And so what we're going to do to kind of balance that out is we're going to go to Disney Springs. It's about an hour and a half to an hour and 40 drive from here. Park at Disney Springs and then take their bus stop from there, take a bus over to the Contemporary from there. So that way we can park there all day and then resort hop, explore around, and kind of do all that sort of stuff. So if you're a veteran, you kind of know how that works, but you may see us jumping around from transportation to transportation. And so just for everybody who's may not know that or maybe wanting to do something similar in the future, that's why we're doing it. All right, let's go find out what everybody's getting into this morning. I think everybody's up at this point.
Hey, baby, can you sing my song? What was in that yogurt?
I know.
Give me some.
It's an energy pouch.
Cadence, who are you going to go eat breakfast with? Hey, who are we going to eat breakfast with? Mickey?
Daisy's not there.
Yeah, Daisy's not there.
No, she's taking a sleep.
She's taking a sleep?
Yeah.
Is that why she's not going to be there? We're going to see Mickey and Minnie and Donald and Goofy.
And Minnie.
Yeah, and Minnie. And Pluto.
Yes.
Yay!
Goofy.
And Goofy!
Yeah. Wow.
Break. In 3/4 of a mile.
We're here! You excited? You make a funny face? You see it?
Do you see that big donut up there?
Look at that big donut. Is that pretty? Oh, they got a Devil Wears Prada photo op down there.
That's a donut.
It's a donut.
It's a donut! Do you want to get out? You can get out. We can walk around. Got more Devil Wears Prada stuff.
Oh, snap.
They're promoting it at the Springs. I can absolutely 100% with all positivity say that I've never watched The Devil Wears Prada in its entirety. Yeah.
I did not know this.
So-
We're gonna have to change that.
So I guess we're gonna have to make an exception and make
So
something
good.
happen. I'm not saying that it's bad or I've like not enjoyed what I've watched. I've just never sat and watched it. I like Aunt Hathaway. She's pretty cool.
Meryl Streep's in it.
Meryl Streep. Listen.
Emily Blunt.
Emily Blunt.
Stanley Tucci.
Who's on the bus? Well, we're getting ready to get on the bus. All right, Cadence, can you wave at Disney Springs? Say, we'll see you later. We're going to come back later. It's pretty outside. It feels real good.
Sure does.
Real good today. Making our way to the bus stop. Cadence, what character do you think we're going to get on our bus? Think we'll get Goofy or Minnie or Mickey or somebody? Or maybe we'll get Mike and Sully on our bus. What you think about that? She's been on a Monsters Inc. kick lately. So we'll see about that. Back home, they're doing a movie night at the big ballpark where they're going to be playing Monsters Inc. there. So we've tried to cut her off from watching it for the past couple days, so that way she doesn't kill it beforehand. But so she's on a big Mike and Sully kick right now. Only thing on our agenda while we're here is we're getting ready to go to our reservation at Chef Mickey's.
Yes.
And then after, we have to get your bread pudding.
My favorite food at Disney, which I would like to correct myself from a few past video.
Yeah.
We were doing our recap of the trip, and my brain was not fully there, and I forgot about eating this bread pudding, which was actually probably good because every time I think about it, I crave it really bad. Oh, don't talk.
She said, don't
This
talk.
is her vlog apparently.
Yeah.
It is for you to watch later. But yes, I'm very excited about the bread pudding. It is literally my favorite food I've ever had at Disney.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah, so loose plan is going to Contemporary, eating at Chef Mickey's, making our way over by the monorail to Polynesian at some point to do that. We'll hang out, take our time. This is the only... May.
Whispering so the child doesn't hear us. We may try and check out the splash pad at Contemporary.
Oh,
You don't have to scan a magic band to get to it.
Right. So we'll see about that. And then we'll end up at Disney Springs at some point this evening. A lot of the big things that we want to do are stuff that she really enjoyed doing on our last trip. And so we're going to try and hit the Skyliner up at some point. So we may hang out at like Caribbean Beach, something like that. So it'd be very loose, but those are the only big things that we know. So we'll see. It's very loose plan. So we'll see. We're excited just to even be here and get a little bonus day. So Cadence, look. It's a Figment bus.
Look at that bus. Look. It's got Figment on it.
It's Figment.
Yeah, if you're gentle.
Ooh.
We're in a big tunnel.
It's the vibes. We are in a tunnel. Yeah, we've convinced her back home that if we drive underneath like an overpass or something, I say it was my fault, but anytime we drive like under an overpass, we say it's a tunnel. And so then we'll have to put our hands in the sky and say it's a whole thing. So now anytime we're under any sort of shade,
It's a tunnel.
it's a tunnel. But we're at the Contemporary.
I always associate this floor as being the bottom floor of the Contemporary.
Yeah.
It's where we always come to the Contemporary via the monorail.
Yeah.
This is where it lets you off. So I always forget that there's actually multiple floors under this.
Yeah. Looking through the gift shop before still got a couple minutes before we head over to Chef Mickey's, so we're gonna pop in here and look around at some stuff. That's so cool.
They're all like fantasy.
Yeah. I love that. Also, Cadence is playing with a park map to entertain herself. All the homewares, that looks the same as last time we were here, yeah. Very nice. No, they really haven't. Yeah, I remember
But I like
that.
it. I mean, it's all
I remember that from like 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah.
All that stuff. It looks good though, yeah, like you said. Yeah, so this animation style reminds me so much of the like early 2000s whenever I like first really remember coming to Disney as a kid. Really like this jacket. What's the front look like? Yeah, just a basic one. All of this over here is like that, so really cool.
This, like quarter zip a lot.
Yeah, yeah, big fan. Monorail! Tell us what you think. Look in the mirrors. Got the monorail on it. Playing guess the price, that what we're doing?
Yeah, especially.
What's the pattern on it?
We like to play guess the price
Oh,
of these really nice button-up shirts that they sell that aren't Disney themed most of the time.
But they're just here.
But they're just here. How much do you think?
$79.99.
All right, $148.
I was off. Okay.
You were halfway there.
Okay. Okay.
See?
Oh, look at it down here. Hold on, let me poke back here. Pretty. Oh, what'd you find? It's the pets.
Representation.
It's like the only Fox and the Hound thing in merchandise.
That's why I pointed it out. Representation.
Goodness. Her first souvenir while we've been here is pretzels. Before we're gonna eat.
She's getting hangry.
Yeah, and she's free. So she's under 3. So it's a monorail. Yeah. We've never popped in the arcade in here before. The amount of times we've hung out at the Contemporary, I've literally never been here. But this is awesome. It's a pretty good size arcade. Got a lot of different options. I think she's just entertained by the lights. All right, they're ready for us at Chef Mickey's. This is both of our first time ever doing it, so very, very excited about it. All right, we got seated. We went ahead and got Cadence a plate, and Carly is out going to get her plate as well. But for those of you who don't know, this is Chef Mickey, so it's a character dining experience. So as we're walking in, they were over in the sections. The characters come around, so it's Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Goofy, yes ma'am, and Pluto. So they'll come around and hang out while we're eating. And this is a buffet style, so you just walk up and you just get a whole smorgasbord. So it's our dining reservation is at 11, so we're here for that. So it's more closer to lunchtime, but it's still, they serve breakfast. Go ahead and try and eat that right now. They have a lot of stereotypical like breakfast foods, sausage, eggs, and waffles. Obviously they're Mickey waffles and everything. They have like unique things like breakfast pizza, some shrimp and grits, things like that. So we'll show you more of our plates with them put together because we already cut yours up. Already cut it into lots of little pieces. But yeah. All right, here's my first plate. Got deviled eggs, Mickey waffles. I could not get syrup because people didn't know how a line worked and we're just clumped up. Yeah, they were all clumped up with the syrup, but I don't mind. They taste really good even without it. And then I got a frittata and some biscuits and gravy and some shrimp and grits. How was yours, Cadence?
She's been going yum, yum, yum.
Yeah, they're about to come up here. They're in the lower section below us. I just saw Donald and Goofy making their way up, so they'll be here soon. Did you see Goofy? See him over there? They're making their way over here. Aww.
So you are my favorite character to meet last night.
Yeah.
I saw you 3 times in one.
So we had to come back and see you again.
Did you know that Donald made some of the food today? Do you think he made all the food? He sure did. Did he cook that yummy breakfast pizza?
Yeah. Can you tell Donald that you want to say hey to Daisy, that you miss her?
He'll tell her hey. She loves you too.
Yeah.
You want to see Pluto next? You want to get a picture with Donald?
Yeah.
Come stand next to him, okay? Hold his hand.
All right, can you stand right here? Look at Dada. You say cheese.
Look at Dada.
Look right here, baby. Cheese. Say thank you, Donald. Can you blow a kiss? Mwah.
Oh,
That's so sweet, baby. Thank you, Donald. We were just talking about how kind of unfortunate the lighting is over here compared to here, and didn't realize that they're actually doing some refurbishments over beside us. That's why it's so dark over here. But Still fun. It is just definitely the lighting was a little bit.
Impacts your pictures.
Yeah, definitely impacts your. But we're still having a good time. So. Oh, she got a muffin. Take a big girl bite. Let me see that big girl bite. Ooh, girl. Who is it?
I'm getting you.
She's very excited, Goofy. Very excited to see you. So the last time we saw you at the circus.
Goodness.
So we're trying to get her hyped up to ride the Barnstormer at sometime soon as she gets taller. Can you hold his hand? Can you hold Goofy's hand? You gonna give hugs? That's so sweet, baby. Do you want to take a picture with Goofy? Look at Dada. Look right here. Say cheese. Good job. Can you tell Goofy thank you? Give fives.
Say thanks for cooking our food.
Thank you, Goofy.
You see Mickey?
Yeah, he's coming over to you. He's taking his turns. This is the only time I see our child being this patient. She's very, very excited. Who is it? Have you missed Mickey so much?
Good to see you. High five.
So Mickey, after our trip a couple months ago, we still ask on a weekly basis if you're okay after driving the train on the Runaway Railway.
Did Goofy go off the tracks? It was good. Breakfast pizza is so yummy, and you love it so much.
So I've already eaten 2 pieces.
Big high five.
Big hugs. Do you want to take a picture with Mickey, Cadence?
Look at that.
Look at Dada. You say cheese. Look at Dada. Cheese. Thank you, Mickey. He said bye-bye. She hurled her entire body. Oh, Cadence, who is it?
Did you wait so patient? Good job.
Oh my goodness. I don't want to speak for her too much, Pluto, but I think she's been the most excited to see you. You say hey. Is he getting you with his whiskers? He's a little shy, kids. Oh yeah, we gotta respect the sous chef. Did you see his badge? Look at it.
Look, he was helping Mickey cook.
Yeah.
You think he cooked the breakfast pizza?
So Pluto, she's already eaten 2 pieces of the breakfast pizza. Yeah.
Bruno cooked it or he ate it? Oh,
He ate it.
you gonna give him one more hug?
Gonna give him hugs? That's so sweet, baby. Do you want to take a picture with him? Take a picture? Come here. Can you look here, Dada? Look right here. You say cheese.
Good job.
Good job. Thank you, Pluto.
You see Minnie? He's looking for her. She's coming.
Can you tell him thank you?
Can you say bye-bye, Pluto?
Thank you, Pluto. Cadence, who's coming next? Minnie. Oh, Cadence. Who is it?
You showing her your dress?
So we had to get a dress as pretty as yours, Minnie.
She said she loved
Yeah. You tell Minnie you've missed her since the last time we came a couple months ago.
She loves
So anytime we watch the videos, we have to go back and talk about how pretty Minnie's dress is. Oh, that's sweet. Cadence, do you want to ask Minnie if you can take a picture with her and Mama? Be okay?
together.
All right, can you look here? You say, Cadence, look right here. Say cheese, cheese. Look right here, honey. Woo, woo.
I'll get you in there too.
Look how cute. Oh yeah. Oh, it's big nice out here. We'll give our dining review here in just a minute, but we had to come out to the splash pad and let her swim around and splash for a little bit. Does it look like so much fun? It's a rainbow. And a mountain. Oh my goodness. You gonna splash around? Touch it. Stick your hand in it. You like it? All right, while she's chilling at the splash pad. Dining review. Good. It was good.
Really
I'll say for me, and then I'll let Carly kind of say what she thought. I think food-wise, I mean, I heard it beforehand, but you always want to kind of give it your own, like, original thought, and not just based off other people's experiences. But the food, I would probably, out of 1 to 10, I'd probably give like a 6. Like, it was good, and you don't feel like you regretted spending the price that you did necessarily for eating it, but it is expensive for the food that it is. But also keeping in mind, it is character dining. So it's $60 per adult for the breakfast, and then Cadence got in free because she's under 3, and so that's a pro of it. But yeah, so I mean, in my opinion, I mean, the food is a little bit or doesn't quite equal the price tag you pay for it, but the characters do make up for it, and the vibe of it, the ambiance is the word, right?
Ambiance.
That definitely makes it, to me personally, worth the price. So as far as the vibe or being worth the character dining, then the price, I would say, is worth it in and of itself. But your thoughts? What were your thoughts?
Yeah, similar for me. I would give it a 7, and almost like a 7.5 if we did 0.5s. Because for me, there were quite a few things that I thought were really, really good. The quote-unquote beignets, which are really not beignets, but they're almost like...
You said like smushed up Mickey waffles.
Yeah, they're like flaky Mickey waffles with like churro topping on them. They're really, really good. I like those a lot. The cheesy potatoes were really good.
I enjoyed the shrimp and grits. I'll say that one was a little bit more unique, and it was good.
Yeah, there definitely are some things out there that the breakfast pizza was a huge hit for Cadence. Sorry, she's running around with the splash pad, very distracting for me. But there's lots of things I think that they add to what's just a standard like breakfast buffet that do elevate it a little bit. Again, like Noah said, not quite worth that like $60 a person price point, but with the characters, I think it's well worth it.
Yeah.
So you are paying for
the experience, not
meeting,
just the food.
Yeah, getting pictures, autographs, whatever you want with characters, and it's a longer FaceTime experience that you have with them at your table than you would at a meet and greet, even in the park. So it's definitely worth the price point, and so yeah, it was really good. We talked a little bit about it while we were in there. What would knock it down that little bit for me as well, like from not being an 8, was the lighting over in the section that we were in. Your pictures and your videos don't look quite as pretty over in that section as they do in other parts of the restaurant. And so we just kind of like, go with you. So we just kind of drew a short straw on the area of the restaurant we sat in. But yeah, 7.5 out of 10.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Yeah, we're being summoned. Good job, baby. You ain't slick. I see you over there. Yeah, that one's not wanting to try today. There's no vibes out here, dude. We got them going down the slide. Cadence, you having fun? Alright, we just got changed back after our trip to the splash pad. We're going to head over back into the Contemporary and then use the monorail to ride over to the Polynesian so somebody can get their bread pudding. And then we'll see. She's starting to act like she's tired, so we'll see if she's acting like she's going to take a nap. If she does, we'll hang out at the Polynesian for a little bit while she naps. But if she doesn't nap, then we'll just keep kind of going around and going and hanging out at resorts or springs or whatever we kind of set our minds to. Yep. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome aboard Monorail Orange. Our next stop will be the Transportation Ticketing Center for standing up. Hold on to the handrails and do not lean on the automatic doors. yeah. Oh, I love the Polynesian. Heading over to Kona Cafe so Carly can get her dadgum bread pudding. I love this smell. We're gonna pop out the Pineapple Lanai, grab some Dole Whip. Yeah, see, look, doing lots of renovations out here. I did see the beach, baby. Yeah, I got renovations, but Pineapple Lanai is still open. So you gotta get you a Dole Whip. Since we can't go in the park, you know,
Right.
You gotta get a Dole Whip somewhere. All right, Cadence is ready for some Dole Whip. All right, let's get you a little bite.
It's not bite.
You don't want to bite?
It's a bite.
She's very skeptical.
Is it yummy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again.
Do it again.
Right. They packaged it different this time. It's in like a plastic tray.
I need one.
Hold on.
Do you need another bite?
Yeah.
Here, hold on, Mama's still getting set up. There you go.
All right, gotta get the caramel pour.
You missed it last time.
Yep. I was too impatient last time.
She said, I want to do it.
There we go. There it
Nice.
is, and all
All
its
right, here
glory.
we go. All right, let's get you one more bite, then we'll get Mama's thoughts on the red pudding. There you go. Oh, that's so yummy. Everything you wanted it to be.
So good. The pineapple's so fresh.
You want a spoon?
Yeah.
Okay. How was your red pudding?
It was great.
You still got to finish it, but
Yeah. I mean, I was still full from breakfast. so-
yeah. The Cadence is ready to go play on the beach, so we stopped what we were doing. We enjoyed our Dole Whip, though, so that's what mattered. Oh, snap, it looks pretty over here. Oh, you can really see the castle nice and pretty. We haven't seen the castle since it's been back to the white and blue instead of the iridescent pink and blue.
They still left some of the gold on it, though.
Yeah.
Looks good.
It looks good. I definitely really liked the 50th iridescent, but I mean, I'm not going to complain about it too totally much, being back to its original, I guess, quote-unquote, original colors. Yeah, I think that hammock's got my name on it.
So you gotta put it on your toe, and then immediately poured it on my knee.
You said, how did you say it a second ago? She got Dole Whip on the corner of her mouth.
It's just playing in the Saint Polynesian. That's the life.
Yep.
The life of a Disney baby.
Yep. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
There she is. Do that again.
Where's Hayden?
Now where?
There she is.
I'm hot.
You're hot.
Yeah.
Well, probably because you're in. All right, now I think we're gonna head out of the Polynesian. We're gonna end up transportation-wise taking the bus over to Hollywood Studios, so that way we can ride the Skyliner over to Caribbean Beach in that resort area. Just because mainly Cadence wants to ride on the Skyliner, and so we want to make sure she's getting to do a lot of the stuff that she likes to do. But also she's getting a little bit tired, so she may fall asleep. So we'll figure that out. We'll see what kind of happens. But yeah, so that's what we're getting ready to do. We'll wait outside of here since they're doing the renovations to the Polynesian. So they got the bus stop out here at the front this time around. So we're gonna wait outside of here.
All right, where's Mickey? See it in that hand? Where's Mickey? See it in that hand? It's a bus.
Who's on our bus? This is Lightning McQueen and Mater.
Skyliner time. Do you know what you're not riding today? That.
Oh, you gotta rub it in.
I'm shaking my and trying to steer the stroller and drive. Look at me shaking all over the place. Cadence, your first time in the Skyliner, it was yellow. Now it's yellow again. All right, here we go. You ready? Yeah, we're riding. Yay, baby.
Sorry.
Oh no, you're good.
Okay, say cheese.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard the Disney Skyliner at Disney's Hollywood Studios. We are on our way to Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort with connecting flights to Epcot International Gateway, Disney's Pop Century Resort, and Disney's Art of Animation Resort. We hope you enjoyed your visit to Hollywood today. Now wave
Can I see your
goodbye
chops?
to your
Show me them
adoring
chops.
fans below. Bye!
All right, jump off the Skyliner. We're gonna pop right over here to Caribbean Beach. This is where we had our honeymoon. Love this resort. We liked it a lot, especially on our honeymoon, because we were closer to the Riviera side, where if you see where the Skyliner is going, there's another little spot right at the Riviera, like the corner of Riviera and the corner of Caribbean Beach. And we stayed on that far side, so we ended up hanging out more at Riviera than we even did Caribbean Beach. But it's great because you got both resorts and both have really cool amenities to them, really unique things about them. But really enjoyed, especially because we were able to connect right over to Epcot, and so take the Skyliner right over to Epcot from there. So we love it. Caribbean Beach fans.
Oh yeah.
Cadence, can you wave bye-bye to the Skyliner?
Say bye-bye, Skyliner.
Say see you later. You see sand? So as you can gather, all of this resort is themed to different Caribbean islands and stuff. And so this over here is the Jamaica section I was talking about, closer to the Riviera, back off in the distance. These pink buildings, this is Aruba. This is the section we stayed in before on our honeymoon. I believe that section back there is Martinique, and then that one's
Yellow right here, I think is Jamaica.
yeah, this is Jamaica. I think that's Martinique over there.
Yeah.
I forget the exact layout, but they're all themed to the different Caribbean islands and stuff like that. And then Riviera in the back, that's like French inspired kind of thing, but they're all connected to each other. Oh, we can actually see up here. Hold on. So yeah, you can see we're here in the Jamaica section heading towards, we're actually about to take the bridge over to go to Old Port Royal. But that section over there, beside Port Royal, is Barbados, and then Trinidad is the back section over there. So you have Aruba, Jamaica, Trinidad, Barbados, Martinique, and then you head over to the Riviera. To get over in between, they got a bridge like directly in the middle that heads over to Old Port Royal, which is the like main building where you check in, guest services. You have the quick service dining and everything in there. And then this also heads over to the pool, but they have this bridge just kind of split it at Caribbean Key. Learned it's pronounced Key from enough cruises and things like that. But they have this little area where you can walk through. It's got a lot of like really great shaded areas to sit and to hang out. They got a playground over there for kids. And so really good kind of in-between part if you're staying on the further side to be able to kind of rest, chill out, or just come over to hang out after you get done at the kind of the main section of the resort. All right, I think we're gonna head in here, get some shade, chill out for just a little bit to try and unwind just a little bit, decompress.
Cool off.
Cool off.
It's hot.
It's hot, hot, hot. We were literally wondering if she was gonna take a nap, and we just went to stand in line. She passed out. Which also, a very nice lady just walked up and was like, I have way too many credits left over. Let me get your lunch. So,
It's very sweet.
yeah, very kind of her. So we're going to let her lay down. All right, so while Cadence is napping and Carly's waiting on food, which, shout out to Lynn. She was very, very nice for coming up to us and offering to take care of. She was like, I have way too many dining credits, so let me get it for you. So we've definitely been there before on trips where we had leftover and didn't know what to do with them. But I figured I'd pop in here, take a look at the merchandise in the gift shop in the Caribbean Beach. Very nice. The 2026 stuff looks awesome. Very cool design style. All the Skyliner merchandise. I love the Skyliner merchandise. I haven't seen, oh, that's like a whole mystery pin set. That's awesome. Very nice. This Muppets Haunted Mansion pin is so sick. Really cool. I've seen a couple unique pins that we hadn't seen in any other stores quite yet. I don't know how generalized some of them are unique to here, but very, very cool. I'm gonna have to see if Carly wants this one, because on our honeymoon, they did not have Caribbean Beach pins for whatever reason, but she ended up ordering one online. But we pop in here all the time and never end up seeing Caribbean Beach pins, but they have those, and that one's really cool. Right, show me what Lynn got us.
I already took a bite, but
That's all right.
Cuban sandwich.
Which I got this on our honeymoon. It's really good.
It's very good.
That was on our sick day. I say our sick day. You were sick at Epcot.
Sick day, yeah.
And And so we ended up coming back and chilling at the resort for a little bit, laying in bed.
The only time in all the trips we've been to in Disney where either of us have gone back to the resort mid-park day.
Yeah.
We typically are like park open to park closed,
Yep.
park hopping around. But I was not doing well going in and out of 95 degrees outside to like what felt like 40 degrees inside at certain rides in Epcot.
Yeah.
And there's not a lot of shade at Epcot. Or there definitely was not then.
Not
There's
in our
more
honeymoon,
now.
yeah.
Yeah, there's more now after they've redone a lot of it. But,
Yep.
but yeah, that's the only time I think we've ever taken a midday
Yeah,
break,
yeah.
even with a child.
But it's a good Cuban sandwich. You got some fries. Thanks, Lynn. Migrate our way back outside. Cadence is still napping pretty good, but we're gonna head over to the Riviera and just walk over. Had a nice little relaxing time. Got to play some Lorcana. You got schmacked in Lorcana.
I sure did. We had some free lunch, so that was nice.
We did have that free lunch.
We also tried Tropical Coke because they have the Coke freestyle machines in there. Smells great. Did not taste very good.
It's disgusting. I immediately dumped it out, and we just went with cherry vanilla Coke.
Which is my favorite.
Yeah, but we're gonna head over here. Look how pretty it is. Beautiful outside. I love the Riviera. I love Caribbean Beach, and they're all just one resort to me because of our honeymoon.
much.
So, but
Also, one of my favorite things about the Riviera is if, well, I guess it's technically Caribbean Beach, but either way, one of my favorite things is if you come out here to this area at night, and if it's super still in the water, the building is like perfectly reflected on
Yeah.
the water, and it literally looks like there's a whole building.
Dude, we were tripping out. We were freaking out. Like, does something go underground? Which also we were tired, but
we were tired, but we were not on anything.
No,
But
no,
we felt
no.
like we were, because we were looking at, it was like the most crazy optical illusion ever.
yeah, but it
Of,
was
like the building was perfectly reflected on the water because it was so still.
so sick. But yeah, now we're gonna head over there and chill out for a little bit until Big Girl wakes up. Then we'll probably head over to Disney Springs, hang out for the rest of the evening over there. Which they have the little purple martin birdhouses and stuff, which is what keeps all the mosquitoes out of here. That's why you don't deal with that many mosquitoes whenever you're at Disney. Oh, I do have to say something about the Skyliner being over there real quick. One of my favorite Disney memories of all time was, I told you guys we were staying over in that Aruba section, which is closer to the Riviera than it actually is Caribbean Beach. There was one of the nights of our honeymoon, we'd just gotten back from the park, so we've been hanging out at Magic Kingdom or Hollywood Studios, whatever it was. And so we were coming back, we were resting, and then we went to go swim in the pool before we went to bed, and we were both like, man, I am so hungry right now.
Yeah.
And then we were like, let's see what time the food court at Caribbean Beach closes. And we looked, and it was gonna close within 5 minutes. And the pool from over there over to here, you'd have to sprint to even barely make it, and they probably would have already been shut down, and it wouldn't have been worth it because then you'd be dry heaving from sprinting.
Yeah.
And so we're like, well, dang, we'll just go to bed hungry, whatever, it's fine. And then you were like, hold on a second, what time does Epcot close?
Yeah.
And we, sure enough, we went, and it was still open for another like 30 minutes to an hour.
Yeah.
And so we're like, well, let's just jump on the Skyliner, because we had Park Hopper. We're like, let's just jump on the Skyliner and go over to Epcot and get dinner.
Yeah.
And sure enough, we popped right in.
We went to our room, changed clothes, because we didn't go to our wet bathing suits.
No,
we went
no.
to our room and changed clothes, and then got on the Skyliner and went to Epcot and got festival booth food.
Within like 12 minutes.
Yeah.
Like it was fast, but it was so much fun. I loved it so much. We ate breakfast at Primo Piatto. One of our trips a couple years ago. Their breakfast is real good.
Yeah,
It was very nice. And it's
might
a
have been on our honeymoon. Was it?
no. I think it was the trip after that we came with
Oh, okay.
with my family. But
Okay.
their breakfast, and it's quick service.
Yeah.
And it was really good for it being a quick service. Bocce ball. They got bocce ball going on, which this was fun too, of the amount of games and stuff they have going on just out on the patio out here. It's like they got cornhole, Connect 4, and then bocce ball over here. That's real pretty. I like that resort. Oh, look at the way they got the trees all trimmed up. Look like little cozy cones. Very pretty. I think we're going to start making our way to Disney Springs. We didn't film that much inside, just trying to be quiet for Cadence. But we popped in the gift shop and stuff. It was nice. Had a good time. One of the things that I always forget about Riviera that I appreciated being inside of there is them playing they play your Disney hits and classics, but they're all in French.
Yeah.
And so
They have all the like movie posters
in the lobby,
that
and
are
so
in-
yeah,
they're in French.
they're all in French. So nice little hidden Or not, it's not hidden, it's pretty obvious.
Little
but
detail.
Little detail. I like it a lot.
Along the beautiful promenade, Disney Springs also encompasses 3 other neighborhoods, each with its own special appeal. The Landing, an industrial chic neighborhood with inspired dining and beautiful waterfront views.
I'm back at the Springs. Whee!
He's a big
Going into World of Disney. Cadence is gonna get her a stuffy. You think you're gonna get Olaf's? Yeah. Yeah? We'll see how much she sticks to it. Oh my goodness. Olaf has been acquired. Count it as a win. Oh, that's sweet. Hugs, baby. Look at these style shirts. I really love this. It's very cool what we got around here. We still got the theme going. Oh yeah, this is sick. Got Kevin. Is there anything on the back of these? No, it's plain. Okay, yeah, that's even better, honestly. Very cool. I love this design style. I'm gonna have to send this video to my mom because we're gonna have to get this for my stepdad. This is so cool. Yeah, and then all of the freaking, yeah, all the car stuff is awesome. Yeah. Legendary. I don't even wear Crocs. I'm about to get them. All right, so some people in our friend group make fun of me saying that I just like everything Disney and I never say anything negative. So let me give you something negative. I hate this. I hate the way the letters look. It makes it from a distance. Yeah, you can't read it at all. So yeah, there you go. There's your negative. I don't like it. Mission accomplished. She got Olaf.
Got Olaf.
She had her sights on Boo for just a second.
Did, yeah. And it also was scary for a minute because Olaf was not in the giant stuffy section of
No.
the store. He was like off in a...
He's off on his own.
Yeah. I was like, are they really not going to have an Olaf right now?
Out of all the characters, out of all the major franchises
Right.
that it markets to kids.
Yeah.
But we got it. She good now. Migrating our way. What would this be? East? The east. I think it's the east side of Disney Springs. But we're going to head over to Marketplace Co-op. This is one of our favorite shops, I think. It's really nice. Real nice. Ooh, yeah. Already. They got the thing that I don't like in the front.
Turn around and walk out.
Yeah. Oh, they did change the vault stuff out over here. So it's different. It's the Disney drop shop. That's different. Yeah, I don't know that we fully get it. It's kind of like the Labubu thing, as my guess. Y'all tell me if you know more about it in the comments. But these are sick. Obviously, he's a Mickey guy. Those are cool. But yeah, it just seems like very collectible little
It's like different
figurines.
sets of collectible figurines or like toys or
Yeah.
whatever.
It's cool though.
Shoes over here. There were trash cans back there.
Yeah. All right, they might have me. They might have me hooked here. Okay. Okay. I said I didn't get it. I said I didn't get it. Now I get it. That's awesome. That's sick. It's not like I have a Steamboat Willie tattoo or anything. That's dope. And the Star Wars. Listen, and then, oh, the art style on the Spider-Man.
The baby, like, Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah. Okay. I'm starting to understand it more.
Lacers.
Lacers. I want these to be actual shoes. Oh, I'm blurry as all get out. There we go. Very cool. Look at that. Oh, it's not even like a print. It's like indented vinyl and everything on it. Very nice. Very nice. All right. I guess we're buying tickets to go to Epcot. Found Cadence another splash pad. This came in clutch because it was getting a little bit warm, so we wanted to make sure she stayed cooled off. But sun's about to go down, so it'll definitely stay cooled off for the most part. You having fun, baby? Woo! All right, so while she's hanging out at the splash pad for a little bit, figured it'd be a good time to head over to Gideon's really quick. It'll be a pretty good walk, but she's entertained right now, and it'll be a little bit before the sun goes down. So pop into there. We want to get the cookie of the month, and then grab a couple cookies that we just really want to try or just kind of favorites. So gonna pop over there real fast while they're still playing. All right, halfway to Halloween. What do we got for the cookie of the month? A blueberry lemonade cookie. We were definitely curious to try this. I'm interested to see how it is. And then we're gonna get one. So we'll get one blueberry lemonade cookie, one cookies and cream, and then one triple chocolate. But yeah, they got the nitro cold brews, and then the cake slices are really great. But yeah, solid.
Triple chocolate or what? Triple chocolate, Oreos, and
I'm checking some of the merch too. All right, let's open the goods. Let's see what we got. Since we got 3 cookies, I think we get a card. A little trading card. Yep, sure enough. Let's see what the trading card is. Ooh, it's Percy. Very, very cool. All right, let's get the cookie. You want to get the cookie? All right, so we got the triple chocolate, the cookies and cream, and then the blueberry lemonade. This is the blueberry lemonade. The other 2 they have all the time, but this is the cookie of the month. You decided to try a bite? You want Dad to try a bite first? You want to put it on a plate? Okay, I'll get you a piece. I'll put it on your plate. Let me get a bite of this real quick, huh? Oh, that's good. That's good. Here, yeah, let me cut you a piece off. So it definitely, because it's like a cakey cookie, it tastes a lot like a blueberry muffin, and then you get some like aftertaste of lemonade. I thought it was gonna be like really weird and not good, but it's actually really good. Did you try a bite? You like it? Yeah? Yeah, I actually really like this a lot. The little purple like flakes or whatever you want to call it on top have a very strong blueberry flavor. So if you like that, obviously you're gonna really love it. But it's very strong. It like hits you really hard. But very delicious cookie.
I've been told that this is really good.
Yep.
So.
Live reaction.
Yeah.
I really like it. You got to get it with a good
good.
bite of the like purple seasoning, whatever you want to call it. The like.
Oh, the stuff on the top.
Yeah. It's very strong, but it's so good.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That is good.
I was like, it tastes like almost like a blueberry muffin because how cakey it is.
Yeah.
But then you get the aftertaste of lemonade.
It's really good.
Yeah, I like it a lot. Big girl likes it too. Now I gotta dive in. This is the classic. I gotta get my triple chocolate, and you gotta get your cookies and cream.
Always.
All right, you ready to go eat?
Let's do it.
Gotta get some naan bread again. I know we came here last time.
Yes.
We have to come again. We just have to experience the naan. Yeah, it's so incredibly good. Check that. We passed by the carousel, and she asked so kindly if she could ride it. And you can't say no whenever she says it's so nice. Let's see where they are. Hi, baby! Hey, sweet girl. There she is! Hi, baby! Cadence! Hey, baby! The smell in here.
So good. They got merch
The
now.
smell. Yeah, they do have merch. Looks awesome. The hats especially look really cool down there. We got the same order for me and Carly, and the same order for Cadence, and even got the same exact table.
Tradition.
Throwbacks. Are you so excited? You rode the horsey so good. Give me 5s.
Should we do the horse again?
Yeah, we'll do it after we eat, okay? You like the horsey.
Are you so excited?
It has arrived.
There we go.
Got all the bread service. She's already getting into her chicken and fries, which surprisingly, the chicken is really good from what I remember last time. All right, let's see how much of this I can remember. I remember this was mint.
Yeah.
This was...
That's like the honey one.
honey. Is that like mint coriander and then honey whatever?
That one's more spicy.
More of a spicy one. I don't remember the name of it. And then
Very savory.
yeah, I don't remember that. But then this cheese is where it's at.
Oh, you want me to break your chicken?
I'll break the chicken up. All right, let's get into it. So we're gonna get us a box for all this because we weren't fully hungry, but we knew we would eat it later. So we're gonna get some boxes for this to take home, and then we're gonna go ride the horses again.
And we going to Bubby and Mimi's house.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the Bubby and Mimi's beach house after we get done. Okay.
Oh, should we don't get beach? We need to see the sand.
We need to see what?
The sand.
Oh, we need to see the sand. Get your finger out there now, you silly. You silly. All right, I think one of the last things on our agenda tonight was we're gonna ride the carousel one more time, okay? You ready? All right, let's go. So you excited? Say go, horsey, go. All right, I think we're gonna start making our way out. We're gonna hit those shops that we kind of breezed right past earlier this morning, making our way over to the Contemporary. We'll pop in a couple of those and then we'll get ready to roll out back to the house. These trees make it feel like Christmas.
Sorry.
All right, I think it's time to tell Disney Springs bye-bye. Can you wave bye-bye at the balloon?
Say bye-bye, balloon.
And say see you later.
Later.
All right, let's make our way out.
All right. Well, we are headed back to the house. What were some of your highlights of today?
One of them, I think obviously Chef Mickey's was, there were a lot of moments, like there were some on camera and then there were quite a few off camera where she would like see a certain character off in the distance and would get crazy hype over it.
Yeah.
Like there was the one point, I don't think I got it on camera, but whenever I think it was Goofy or Pluto was coming up, and she like hurled her entire body at you, like freaking out and smiling.
Well, she was taking bites of her breakfast pizza in between characters, and then Pluto came around the corner, and we were like third in line table-wise in their rotation. But Pluto came around the corner to start at the first table, and she threw her breakfast pizza into my lap and yelled Pluto because she was so ready to meet him. So, but she also did very good being patient too. So
that was the most patient I've seen her. She would like keep her hands like this and like just stare at him and stuff.
And she just kept repeating to herself, "It's gonna be my turn. They're coming to me. It's gonna be my turn."
That child is not ever that patient.
No.
So it was very nice that she was. That was cool. I really did enjoy being able to sit and relax at Caribbean Beach for a little bit. Obviously, it was good for her for the later part of the day because she did end up taking, it was about an hour and a half nap, if not a little longer.
Yeah, which is pretty good for her in a stroller. So.
Yeah, and so we just relaxed, talked, played cards and stuff, and so that was a lot of fun. And then, I think closing it out, being able to, like the carousel wasn't on like our radar to ever do.
No.
And then for her, like how polite she was, being like, we go ride that please?
Yeah.
On our way to go eat over at Eat.
Right.
It was nice. It was cute. And so you did it with her and then I did it with her after.
Yeah.
And so it was nice. She definitely had a really good time, which makes it to where it's a lot more fun for us too.
Yeah. It was one of those things where it's a good parenting reminder for us. So the next thing on our quote unquote agenda was to go eat dinner. But it was a quick 5-minute, $5 thing that she asked for. Yeah. It's like we could have said no to it and kept trucking. She probably would have been upset for a little bit, but we got to do it, and I feel like that was probably one of her highlights of the day was getting to ride. So
absolutely.
A lot of the food today was a highlight for me, even though it was two out of the 3 things that we ate, the big things that we ate were they were not new to me at all, but they're favorites that I crave when we're not here. The bread service at Eat being one of those things, and we have leftovers, which I'm very excited about eating later tonight.
Yeah.
And the bread pudding from Kona Cafe is just so good. It's my favorite. The food was a big highlight for me today. Chef Mickey's was good, like I talked about. It honestly was a little better than what I expected. I'm not a big breakfast person in general. I made the joke that half of my plate was probably potatoes because that's about the only normal breakfast food that I typically like. So I was expecting Chef Mickey's to be like a 4 or a 5 food-wise for me, just based on like hotel breakfast, buffet breakfast. I'm normally not super into. There's not a lot that I like.
Yeah.
But those cheesy potatoes were so good.
Yeah.
And the beignets that were really just like crushed up Mickey waffles with churros. Yeah. It was like breakfast churros, which churros are one of my favorite Disney snacks. So that was a pleasant surprise for me today. I wasn't expecting it to be as good as it was. Yeah, and that was another highlight for me, was her getting to meet all the characters. So she talks about it. Oh, shh. Why we gotta be quiet? She just really loves characters. She talks about meeting the characters all the time, even though it's been months since we went. So I was excited for her to get to do that again. That was probably her highlight of the day too. So I'm sure she will be watching those videos back over and over.
Yeah, a lot of fun. So thank you guys for watching. If you want to continue to see the rest of this trip, obviously for anybody that's subscribed to us for the Disney content, we unfortunately won't have any Disney related content after this, but lots of fun things around Saint Augustine, Daytona, things like that. There's a couple other things that we weren't expecting to be able to do in tomorrow for next week's video. So stay tuned for that. Be sure to subscribe if you enjoyed it, like the video if you enjoyed it. We'll see you next week.
See ya.